another way of creating a two-class system, and therefore sidestepping it wasn't addressing the core problem of there are too many entities with that would be considered official or have sort of legacy blue check marks. Um, but I go back to what I said earlier, which is that we're going to be extremely vigorous um, about eliminating deception. So if someone tries to impersonate a brand, that account will be suspended, and we'll keep their $8, and they can keep doing that, and we'll just keep their dollars again. We'll keep their dollars again. Great, do it all day long. They will stop. Um, so if the key point here is someone engaged in trickery. If an account is engaged in trickery, we will suspend it, and they will try. Of course, they will try. Um, but it starts to get expensive, and they start to need a lot of credit cards and a lot of phones, and eventually they will stop trying. Yoel is, I mean, uh, Yoel, would you like to sort of add to what we're doing here?
Sure. I think the key bit is what Elon just said. We know that bad actors of all sorts of types are going to keep targeting Twitter, whether it's to try to run cryptocurrency scams or to try to spread misleading content about an election. These are the threats Twitter has had to deal with for years. But what our goal is to try to change the cost benefit calculus for some of those bad actors. And there isn't one universal solution that's going to instantly solve the problem. That's not what the changes to verification will do. But they start to add more and more costs to adversaries. They start to give us more and more information. And eventually, they start to turn the tide of what the security landscape on Twitter looks like.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So,
okay. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say it. So, I say like just sort of stay tuned for, and we're going to react dynamically to attacks on the system. There will obviously be massive attacks. Um, there will be attempts at impersonation and deception of various kinds, or just frankly noise, where it may not, it's simply annoying. Um, we want Twitter to be not just truthful, but also interesting and entertaining. And we will stop anything that is not truthful, interesting, or entertaining, or at least relegate it to where you don't really see it much. And over time, and maybe not that long time, the when you look at mentions and replies and whatnot, the default will be to look at verified. You can still look at unverified, just as in your Gmail or whatever. You can still look at the sort of probable spam folder, or but that is you'll have your inbox of highly likely to be relevant, and then you can still look at all the others, but it will default to the highly relevant category, which will be verified.
Okay, this is good because you're starting to go down this path, and this is certainly the biggest topic that's top of mind for our partners, and it's this idea of content.